Last Sunday, the Edmonton Eskimos dished out a come-from-behind victory to defeat the Ottawa Red Blacks 26-20 and become the 103rd Grey Cup champions. However, the game was played under a shroud of controversy as just days before, Natan Obed, president of Inuit Tapiriit Kanatami, the national Inuit organization, made headlines claiming the name Eskimos is derogatory and symbolizes colonial policies, urging the Edmonton team to change its name. Here to comment on the situation is our chief activist correspondent, Parker Cullingsworth. Parker, you look agitated.
Oh, I am agitated, Matt, because Obed needs to get his mandate straight. Singling out the Eskimos? Well, that's like the pot calling the kettle red-black.
I don't follow.
The Red Blacks. They're the team from Ottawa. That's their disgusting name.
Yes, I understand that, but I don't see what your point is.
Well, Matthew, there's a team in the NFL that has come under fire for their name and logo. And that is, of course, the Redskins of Washington, D.C., the capital of the United States. So just like Canada always does, our capital city goes ahead and gets a football franchise and tries to make the name even more offensive than Washington by calling them the Red Blacks. And it makes me sick.
Well, no, the Red Blacks took that name as a representation of the traditional colors of sports franchises in Ottawa.
Well, that's not what I think when I hear it. I think Indians and black people.
Whoa, that's offensive.
I'm glad you agree. That is offensive. And it doesn't stop there, Matthew. The CFL is loaded with racial slurs, and it has got to stop.
The only franchise that has come under fire is the Eskimos.
Open your eyes and unflap your ears. Have you looked down the sports page and seen the racist, sexist, and vile names the CFL endorses?
Well,
Let me fill you in. Blue Bombers, bombs, war, violence, death. No thank you. Stampeders, bulls, run, trample, death. Nuh-uh. Argos, they're boatmen. You know who else showed up on a boat? Refugees. And what does Syria have to do with football? Oh, BC Lions, Hamilton Tiger Cats. Both teams are a representation of the capture and domestication of wild animals and their imprisonment in zoos, merely for the amusement of humans. And finally, the Montreal Alouettes. You know what alouette means in English? It means a lark, which can be a bird, or it's also known as a joke. That's right. The CFL made the French team the jokes of the league, and it is disgusting.
Well, you have made some invalid and deranged observations and complete misinterpretations of CFL franchise names. So what is your point?
My point is this whole league is all about privilege, white privilege. So I say, why bother changing all the names and instead just make one change? And that is the name of the league, where the C in CFL stands for Caucasian. That's right, the Caucasian Football League.
Well, my thanks to Parker Cullingsworth for that report, and thanks to you for watching. And remember, if it's wrong to be right, then we're right to be wrong. Good night.